Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. He's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. Freeman's coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
In the blue corner, from Barranquilla, the real deal.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. Think about the great historic moments in the sport, and many times you think about the one single big punch that finished a great fight. He's the kind of fighter that can do that here tonight.
Yeah, and more importantly than that, yeah, he has the power, but there's been other guys. Ernie Shavers had great power. He never won the heavyweight title. You have to have a trick to get it to the target when it's most needed, like Rocky Marciano against Ezra Charles. You know, Marciano had very little time left. His nose was split, and the ref was going to stop the fight. He had to land that punch, and he had a little trick. Started one hand, threw the other.
He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Keep pushing.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Not able to land the headshot. And he returns on that exchange. Good combination on the 1-2 by Freeman. Freeman's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. 10 seconds to go in this round. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing a lot, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. More than one, and it's just what he wants.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
He snaps a jab. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Excellent 1-2 by Freeman. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Here's the old 1-2 coming after him. Freeman's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Fires right back at him. Good-looking two-punch combination there. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Freeman's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. There's an excellent combination by Freeman. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good. Solid left hand to the head. He steps to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Well-targeted 1-2 by Bad Intentions.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Throws a counter punch there. Not able to land the uppercut. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Come on. Gotta make it a fight.
This is a classic example we're seeing here as we start round number 4 of just the busier guy taking the fight. He's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, my concern, though, Joe, I have one little concern.
What's
there.
that?
Well, is he winning the battles, but maybe going to lose the war, because he's really wearing himself out. He's working so hard to get things done. Down the road, does he pay a price?
Blocks that punch. Bad Intentions is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
He fires off the combination there and it lands. Bad Intentions is able to avoid that punch. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Freeman's landed a good, solid combination.
Circle, circle!
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And a good, solid 1-2 combo by Freeman. He is stuck solid. He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches.
One, two, three.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, Now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good defensive skill. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that 4-punch combination. That was not well targeted by bad intentions.
Okay, beautiful. Nice movement there. Nice, keep it up. Move it.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Freeman's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Teddy?
Because it's not a common jab. You know, he reminds me, believe it or not, of Hector Camacho, the former junior lightweight champion, because he throws a trip hammer jab. You know, usually you turn that jab over, you know, counterclockwise, but he doesn't turn it over. He just drops it down. He just drops straight down. There's no warning, and boy, it's been landing.
Good exchange. He fires back. Freeman's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And a well-placed combination by Freeman. Intentions is putting forth a great combination there. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Freeman. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah. You can come back just like that. 1 punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
And let's get moving at this. This guy's going to win this fight. If you don't take
the start of the 6th round. Freeman's performance right now, to this point in the fight, has been exactly what his trainer has wanted to see. The question is, can he keep it up for the second half of the fight? Really frustrating his opponent now. Bad intentions is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
He scored well after being hit himself. Southpaw right jab. Big shot comes crashing home. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Bad intentions has got a little something coming back at him, a counter punch scored. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. He gets off with a combination up top. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And round 6 comes to an end.
Nice work.
Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
That's a huge left he just scored. Oh! Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
This fight is over. Freeman's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good